Life was so simple when I was young. I fell in love, graduated from college, and started a family. We shopped in supermarkets, sipped coffee, and watched TV. We should have known it was coming. The Bible foretold it. Nostradamus predicted it. And the Hopi elders told stories about it. The Great Quake. The earthquake that changed everything. People who lost it all became climate refugees, and those that didn't became elitist landowners. They call me the lone survivor of Sacramento, the savior of the refugees. But I'm just a woman, a wife, a mother. This is life on the changing earth.
Whoa there. Looks like you two are riding a couple of nervous Nellies. Vince already came by. I just got back from informing Harold and Betsy.
Thanks, Drew.
No problem. Good God above. Look at that thing. I hear you are the hero of the day, Jen.
I was just protecting my sister. It was a good thing Vince and Erika showed up when they did, or we both would have been in big trouble.
I don't think you're giving yourself enough credit. You stood your ground with nothing but a stick against that beast, and he's a big one. That took guts.
It is pretty big. I never even thought about it. I just knew I had to protect Kim.
Now you two better get that thing out of here before I have a whole barn of nervous Nellies.
Come on, Jen.
Just like iron, sharpens iron, making me stronger, calling me higher. When we come together.
What are they clapping for?
You're a hero.
Mom, wow, look at that thing.
Let's see what you two brought home. Here's a claw for each of you. You know we're going to have to break this animal down properly.
I know, Brett.
You're going to need to eat first. I'll get started while you're there, and you can help me finish when you get home.
And Erika, please try to stay out of trouble between here and there.
I will, Mom.
It's so unnecessary worrying about life. I might not have it all, but I know I'll be alright. He's gonna challenge me to be the best I can be, and to give back to those who need it. It won't always be blue skies ahead. Sometimes you might need a helping hand.
And I'm so proud of you. I love you, Jen. Thanks, Mom. I love you too. And thank you, Erika. You saved my daughters and brought them home safely again. I'm sure all my hair has gone gray now.
She's going to be okay then?
She could use some prayers. The cuts went very deep. Dan's going to do his best to save her muscles from permanent damage.
Thank God.
Hey there, beautiful. Here's a plate of dinner. Penny saved it for you.
She's such a sweetheart. I wonder what she sees in a guy like Greg.
I don't know, but ever since the first night when they met in the food line, those two have been inseparable.
It's about time Mr. Playboy decided to settle down. What?
If Greg finally found a woman to settle down with, it really must be the end of the world.
That is ironic, isn't it?
Everything go okay with the cat?
Yeah. Brett was all, you know, you're going to have to break that thing down. Like I didn't know. He probably won't let me do anything manual anyway. I could bench press him, but because I'm a woman, he won't let me do anything that requires manual labor.
He's old school, Erika. Give him a break.
I guess.
I wish someone would decide to do all my manual labor. My lower back has been screaming.
Speaking of, we better get back to help out.
Let me go say goodbye. It's going to be a long night for them.
I ain't afraid of the dark. Once you let the light in,
You won't see the beautiful stars shining down from afar. No, I ain't afraid of the dark.
What's going on now?
No one's going to get any sleep tonight.
Mom, Dad, Big John Green is back.
Where is he?
He came into camp, ate a can of beans, went to bed.
Did he say anything?
No, he just went to bed. I guess we'll have to wait for news in the morning.
Oh, I'm sure the gossip queen is just waiting to hear this.
I just like to stay informed.
And tell everyone in the camp about it?
It really doesn't matter. Andrew will probably want to talk to him first anyway.
I'm surprised he isn't here yet.
No, I heard from some of the bars that there are problems with another group that's camped closer to Placerville. We've had to go further and further to hunt, and so do they. I guess there have been a couple of confrontations now. Andrew doesn't want to alarm the whole camp, but they're putting more and more guards on the gates.
I know. I have gate duty in the morning.
You do? Why didn't you say anything?
Because Andrew didn't want to alarm the camp, Mom.
But I'm your mother. I wouldn't have told a soul.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Stocks are getting really low, Erika. There's just too many of us.
Let's not get into it now, Mom. There's no sense in starting the conversation when we don't know what Big John has to say.
No, Erika. I'm saying it may not be an argument anymore. I work in the supply houses and the gardens. I can see the reality. Every day, more gets used and less goes in.
Have you talked with Brett? You know how he feels.
He's the one that pointed out the obvious to me.
Really? Then I guess we'll figure it out tomorrow. I'm going to help him finish with the cat so I can get some rest.
I'll see you in the morning.
That's the way it goes. Life will teach you what you need to know. Like a river flows, life will take you away.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine. TJ up?
From the sound of it, he's awake, but preoccupied. I'm making some breakfast. Come on in and wait for him.
He's not going to be angry with you for letting me in, is he?
He probably will, but he treats me good.
He does? Lucky you. Must be the pasta.
TJ has a big heart. He's just a stern man, and it does help that my pasta is the best.
You're right about that, woman. How about a beer?
Rough night?
Just a late one.
Here you are, Chuck.
Thank you.
What are you doing here this early? In my house.
Don't look at her like that, TJ. I told her if she didn't let me in, I'd cut her soap rations.
She shouldn't have let you in regardless.
Never mind that, TJ. Got a request for you.
Here's your coffee, TJ.
Leave it here and quit interrupting.
You know Rutherford?
He leads the community to the northeast.
Yeah, he had a group of refugees escape. One of them killed some landowners in a raid. They've evaded all attempts to capture him. Now his people are getting scared. He wants you to come and find him.
Did he ask the feds for help? Supposedly their secret police force is pretty good.
Yes, but they have their hands full and they can't send a team.
I don't know, Chuck. We don't need more refugees. The facility is full enough and the orders aren't big enough.
But we do need the supplies.
How many people are we hunting?
4, I think.
What do you think it will take? 1 scout group and 2 hunt teams.
You're in the hunt team? 1.
You expect me to go myself?
The perfect chance to establish your reputation outside the community. Show your willingness to work with other strong leaders.
When you find one, let me know.
CJ, I'm serious.
What does Mr. Lee think?
He agrees with my assessment.
Okay, send out the scouts and bring me intel.
Please excuse my interruption, but your breakfast is ready. Are you guys ready to eat?
For your food? You can intrude anytime.
Don't encourage her, Chuck.
Don't be such a stick in the mud, TJ. She's a good woman who only has your best interest in mind.
Just put it on the table, woman.
Oh man, you can cook, Teresa. You mind grabbing me another beer as well?
How's Jake Leonard settling into refugee life?
He's obviously not thrilled. I put him in solitary so he's cut off from any supporters. Touchy move there, TJ. No one thinks they're safe.
They aren't. They walk the line or suffer the consequences. He let his whole region fall into chaos by not showing the leadership skills he should be.
That's fine. I'll find a place for him.
I never doubted you for a minute.
I would have come and gotten your plate, Chuck.
No, you would have, but I'm a big boy. I can bring my plate to the sink. Plus, you're beautiful dancing around your kitchen.
Oh, Chuck, you're such a charmer. You need another beer for the road?
No, I do.
Alex is hilarious.
That man's got jokes, Virgis.
What were you and Bennett talking about anyway?
He's a friend of Nicholton's from back in basic. Nicholton went private defense contractor, but Bennett stayed in. He actually lived in Kingman for a while.
Seems like Alex and Nicholton aren't so sure about the new system. What did Bennett have to say?
I gotta tell you boys, I envy him a little. He has the ability to blindly follow orders and trust his superiors. He thinks that everything will be restored once the disaster is over, and we have to do what it takes to restore order.
By the book, man.
Question is, who wrote the book? Because the people certainly didn't vote for it.
Guys, look, is that smoke on the horizon?
Sure is.
Let me ask this guy. Hey, Riddell, what happened?
The bandits came back.
Is Barry okay?
Yes, sir, but they hit us hard.
Looks like it. Is he at the hardware store?
Sure is. Well, what's left of it.
Thanks, buddy.
You want to stop by there, Virgis?
Do it.
He just wants to make sure Ginger's okay.
I'm a bit concerned.
Oh man, it's bad.
They blew off half the building.
It's been hard in America. It's been tough, feeling sad. It's been hard in America.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes?
Bandits had to be watching or someone is informing them. They knew a large part of our force was absent.
My thoughts exactly. We're gathering up all the supplies that are left and storing them in the bank building across the street. We can use the vault there.
Good thinking.
Is everyone accounted for?
We lost 2 guards, but all the civilians are fine.
Losing one is too many, but at least the civilians are okay. I'm gonna drop off these supplies and go check on my house. Let's get together tomorrow to talk strategy and see if we can send out a tracking team.
Sounds good.
It was always on fire, our house, our dream. We were dancing on wire, reckless, it seemed.
Maybe Bennett was right, Virgis. If we had a force here to protect these people, maybe some of those fighters would still be alive. Can people really be left to their own demise right now?
The settlers didn't have a force to protect them, and they survived.
They were free to make their own decisions.
They were used to surviving with much less. These people went from being couch potatoes to being self-reliant homesteaders. Some people won't be able to make the adjustment and will continue to take advantage of those who can.
I see what you're saying, but arresting criminals is one thing. Arresting people because they lost their home is another.
What about the people who didn't? Is it fair to allow them to live in chaos? If the refugees were left to their own means, they would trounce the landowners' properties.
How do you know?
Look what happened here today. I'm just saying, order has to be maintained.
We'll worry about sorting that out tomorrow, but right now, let's get this stuff unloaded.
We danced, we fought. We were bound to make mistakes. Real love, we thought. But it was always on fire. Our house, our dream. We were dancing on wire, reckless, it seemed.
Hi, Hi, this is Jane Austen, otherwise known as Survivor Jane, and the voice of Dolores Chapman. I'd like to invite you to my website, survivorjane.com, where I write in a conversational tone on topics of how better to prepare yourself and family. You can also find links to my books, What Could Possibly Go Wrong?, Emergency Survival Hygiene, and my game book, Puzzling Over Preparedness. You can also find information on Prepper Camp, the largest 3-day preparedness event in the country every fall, hosted by myself and my husband, Rick Austin.
Any luck getting the communication systems going?
No, it's so weird, Vince. We know there's other survivors out there. There has to be. They have to be trying to communicate. It's just dead. Like something is blocking the signal altogether. I'm curious what Big John found. What's going on out there?
Isn't that the question of the year?
Let me tell you what a help this little girl was at the gardens yesterday.
I planted a whole area with broccoli and watered each little seed carefully.
I found the best skipping rock ever.
Sounds like you were both productive. Good job, guys.
I think the garden is a little more important than a rock.
We're not going to be here anyway, Star. At least I can take the rock with me.
Good morning.
Or afternoon.
Is Big John up yet?
Speak of the devil. Here he comes now.
Hi, Nancy. Good to see you.
Are you all right? Do you need anything?
Nope. All in one piece.
How about some tea, then? Here, have a seat.
Good morning, guys. I heard you were back, John.
Hello, Andrew. It was a long trip, but I made it.
So did you make it to Tahoe? What's out there?
The hole that engulfed Georgetown is massive. I passed it, headed east into the mountains. I made it to Stumpy Meadows Lake. The concrete spillway's gone, and the water drained from the lake down the mountainside. There's not much left but a puddle of mud with dead fish around in it. The bears are loving it, though. The mountains look rippled like waves from the quakes. I swear they're pushing upwards towards the east. You need to be a monkey to get around the ravines. The mountain folks are still up there, living like they always have. You know they only got power a couple of years ago.
It's true.
I rested with them for the night and then continued up along the Rubicon Trail, past Spider and the other high mountain lakes. Their water levels look lower, too. The pass is still walkable, and the horses will speed up the trip, except...
Except what, John?
Tahoe was like a ghost town. I didn't see anyone, but it's enough to know we can get there. If we can get there before the snow, at least we can winter there. If we get really lucky, we can be in Nevada before the first flakes fly. I turned back as soon as I could to come get you guys. I did make a promise to you, but we have to leave tomorrow.
Thanks for coming back.
We'll be ready to go.
Thanks for the news, John. But please, don't talk about this yet. I don't want to get everyone riled up before I can do some crowd control.
You have my word, Andrew.
And that goes for everyone else, too. We better head over to the community center. They got quite an ordeal planned for you to welcome you back. All right, everyone. We all want to know how Big John's trip went, and there'll be plenty of time for that. Let's get some food so the kitchen staff can finish up their day.
Hey guys, what's up?
What's up, G-Man?
Big John's back. He came to your camp first, right? Hook a brother up with a 411.
Big John's going to tell the camp what he saw after the meal. We're out of here, Greg. Start packing.
Really?
Is it Penny?
Yeah, she just got the tent all situated to make room for me with her kids and all. She's not really into trekking into the unknown. She loves Cali, you know. She loves the sun. She's always lived here.
Guys, let's discuss this later. Too many ears here.
I guess that the world has moved on, and uncertainties are now gone. Some for the best and some for the worst. There's a new kind of wisdom
I thought I would find you here.
Are the scouts back?
I came to you first. Ryan just got in.
Good. Let's go see what he has for me.
TJ, when those fighters came for you a while back, during the fight, you didn't attack. You only used evasion, and you still won.
The pain delivery doesn't always have to come from your own efforts. Many times you can use your opponent's own fury against them.
I've been with you for years, and I've never seen you fight like that.
It was 3-on-1, Yuri. I had no idea how capable they were. It was best to let them reveal their abilities before I formulated my game plan.
Where did you learn to fight like that?
When I was a boy, before you came to the gym, Mr. Lee is always looking for ways to teach me the meaning of pain. See, pain is the key to life, the ultimate manipulation tool. He taught me to inflict it faster than my opponent.
Yeah, I've had many of those lessons with Mr. Lee.
He told Tim to use me as a sparring partner for his fighters, but wasn't allowed to attack ever.
No wonder he dodged so well. He's a smart man.
Long story short, I learned about pain. Then when Mr. Lee got the hotel, I got my own room, but I spent the whole day cleaning. It felt like I had just laid my head on the pillow when Mr. Lee woke me up to get down to the gym because I was late for training.
Brother, I have had many of those myself.
I was so sick and tired of being beaten. For 2 years I've been evading. I was sparring Scott when he starts running his mouth about how weak I was because I'd never fight back. And then I was not about to cross Mr. Lee and get another scar because of some loudmouth punk. So when he swung at me, I blocked it with the top of my head and broke his hand.
That's why the bone in his hand was messed up. You would never tell me how it happened. Was Mr. Lee pissed?
He said it was about time I learned that pain could be inflicted by using your opponent's attacks against them. 2 years, Yuri. 2 years I got beaten. And that's what Mr. Lee was waiting for the whole time. If only I would have figured it out sooner.
I probably never would have.
TJ, sir.
What did you bring me?
Yes, sir. I spoke with Mr. Rutherford. He provided this map of the town, but I made this one for you as well. Mr. Rutherford's map fell a little short in key areas. I filled in the buildings behind the town and wrote in any areas they may have been blocked off.
Why did they block them off?
It's some kind of chemical contamination in the neighborhood. I sent Samuel to find out more information on the specifics of the chemicals and exposure symptoms.
What's the story behind this refugee crew? Are they stragglers that united or a pre-existing crew?
Pre-existing. They were homeowners in the contaminated zone. They should have been landowners, but the company processing the chemicals changed that. Obviously, those people are not thrilled. The crews were sent to take them to the camp, but they formed a resistance. And Rutherford can't get a grip on it. That's where you come in.
Interesting. I definitely need the information on the details of this chemical. I'm not putting myself or my crews at risk for anyone. Is that what they called us? So their men wouldn't be exposed?
No, I saw their search teams in there, but they are losing too many fighters trying to capture them. He wants to talk to you about that, too. Rutherford's scared if he loses too many more, he might have not enough left for a defense, and these refugees will come for him then.
Maybe we should let his defense fall. Then we can claim his territory.
We're spread thin as it is, and Mr. Lee wants this alliance. Ryan, give me that information, and we'll mobilize.
Yes, sir.
Do you like morale patches? Morale patches that are prepper related? Things like, hey, can I drink that fuel? 2 is 1, 1 is none, 3 is a guarantee, or been prepping since Y2K? Well, if so, go to patchofthemonth.co and subscribe for $10 a month or $100 a year.
Human trafficking is not fiction. It's a reality in every country. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children explains that every 30 seconds a child is trafficked in the United States. If you see something, say something. Dial 888-373-7888 or visit humantraffickinghotline.org for more contact information. You may be helping to save a life.
I'll grab the door, sir.
It's good to be home, boys. Chappie, hold on a second. Monroe, put that stuff down and grab your rifle.
What's up, sir?
Look at the door jam.
You want to breach the door or go around back?
You and I will breach the door. Monroe, go around back and shoot anyone that decides to exit. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa, 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 Virgis.
Philip, what the hell are you doing in my house?
You weren't home. There's chaos in town, so we figured we'd wait here.
Who are your friends?
My name is William Baker. I'm Cassidy Baker's father. She told me you have been helpful, but your last contact didn't go well. I shouldn't have sent her for those supplies. It was my responsibility.
And who's your friend with the itchy trigger finger?
This is Eli. Eli is harmless unless you point a gun at me, which you clearly are.
You're lucky I didn't shoot first and ask questions later. You broke into my house.
I'm sure you can sympathize with my need to keep a low profile. What do you say you give me a chance to explain before you shoot us?
Chappie, lower your rifle and go grab some beers.
Yes, sir.
Everything okay, Virgis?
For now, this is Cassidy's father and the leader of the Western militias.
This should be interesting.
Why don't you stick around?
You're no longer working with the Mercs?
Why don't you let me ask some questions before we get personal?
Fire away.
Where are you from?
Denver, but we had a bug-out property in a community of homesteaders in southern Colorado.
Your militia defends it?
No, your Mercs do. It was a large community with plans in place for this type of event.
Was?
The sick hit us hard.
That's why you were out recruiting.
She told you about that?
She did.
Vegas is just a war zone anyway. Most of those people would die of starvation. We're taking care of them.
We were just in Vegas. The feds have a good portion of the town fortified. They have supplies.
And who are they feeding? Did you see any refugees while you were there?
No.
I've talked to people who made it out.
I don't believe that.
Second-class citizens, Virgis. You know it. You've seen it.
Why would the feds take them there, if not to care for them?
Where else would you put them all? All those people. You know the line this country is walking?
I have friends there. I can verify this information.
I know.
Don't you think that all this will end once we get the supply chain back online?
What supply chain? And even if we could get the food supply back online, when has any government given back rights once they've taken them away?
You're talking about fighting the federal government at a time we are scrambling to put this country back together.
Boss, how about you offer a guest something to drink?
I could throw some steaks on the grill.
Looks like the boys are hungry and thirsty. Would you fellas like to join us for dinner?
We would be honored.
100 miles to the sea, to the freeway lane.
Why do we have to leave, Mommy?
Big John says it doesn't look good for this area. And you heard Andrew last night. The supplies are running out. We need to go someplace safer.
Where are we going? What about my friends?
Each family has to make their own decision, Dex. But I'm sure some of your friends will be coming too. You up for some more hiking, Star?
I guess.
What's up?
I was just getting used to this place, and I loved going to school and out in the gardens and visiting with the horses, and now we're leaving.
I'm sure we'll find some place we can do all those things again. And I know we're taking some of the horses. We'll all be together. It won't be so bad.
Okay.
Come on, guys. We're headed out.
been torn apart, I've been fixed once more. I've been trying to figure out this life.
Oh my God, Vince. Our little town of Georgetown is gone. It's a miracle you both survived.
It's really something, isn't it?
People stayed here? What are they eating?
Nothing from the looks of them.
Said hey, but hey, said hey. Can anybody tell me what's going on?
Vince, they're exhausted. We're going to have to stop for the night.
Big John went to liaison with the people living in the cabin up the road. We're a big group to just come strolling up.
Don't know where I'm going to, don't know what I'm running from.
We're not going over there, Vince.
Why not? We have plenty of meat to share.
We can't hike all night, John.
They're all dead, guys. Someone killed them all. They must have been desperate too, because it was all done with clubs and axes. They must have come in the night. Looks like they got drunk in the night and let their guard down. Man, we sure don't want the women and children to see that. Let's just keep going and put some distance in between us and that.
Okay, we'll make it happen. Did you hear that?
I did. Who would have done that?
Hungry people.
They could come for us next.
That's why we have to keep moving.
We'll make it happen. Let's move the elderly people and kids into the carts.
What's going on, guys? We have to stop for a break. Jen says the horses are dead on their legs.
We have to keep them moving, Harold. We're going to put the elderly people in the carts.
Why, Vince?
You have to just trust him like you trust me. We don't want to cause a panic.
Okay, Erika. I'll tell Jen to keep them moving.
How are they holding up?
The trainers are keeping the horses calm. Nancy and Brett are keeping a sharp eye on Dexter and Star. Kim's falling behind a little. She's pregnant, Vince.
Randy's?
Yeah. Big John's trying to keep the people moving back there.
Vince, we won't be able to defend ourselves if we're dead tired.
We have guns and they don't. We'll form a group and put guards on the outside.
We don't know the terrain like they do.
4 hours, and we can keep going after that.
Halt them here. I'll go back and tell John.
Okay, guys. We're going to rest in the nook of these rocks up here. Fighters, we need to split into 2 groups. One sleeps for 2 hours, and then we switch.
Sounds like a plan. I'll go on first watch.
I'll get some food started for everyone.
No cooking. Canned goods only. We don't need anyone smelling it.
Listen to the man. Get some sleep. We'll keep moving.
Everyone is accounted for. We have a couple twisted ankles.
Oh no, no, we do not need this right now.
Everyone, stay calm. Oh my God, help them!
Vince, Erika, stop. Take your family and go. Don't look back, just keep going.
But we can help.
Vince, think about your family. Get them to safety, just go.
Vince, what are we going to do?
Let's get these people moving. We have to keep going, Erika. We have to get over the mountain.
Come on, people, let's go.
Come on, Dexter, I'll carry you. You doing okay, Star?
I can keep going.
We have to leave the cart. This ground is sinking like quicksand.
We can't leave the supplies.
Dad, the horses can't do it. They'll die.
How are we going to survive without it?
If we can't get it there, what does it matter?
It will matter a lot when we're watching your sister starve.
Quickly unpack the carts and load as much as you can onto those horses and our backs. Jen is right. The carts are sinking and slowing us down.
We need to go, guys!
Are you doing okay? Brett said he could carry Dexter for a while.
That would be great, Mom. Star is starting to falter, and I can't carry them both. Vince has his hands full with those horses. They're freaking out.
I'll take Dex. Get Vince's attention, and we'll stop to regroup for a second.
Okay, hopefully Big John will catch up. Vince, we need to regroup, just for a second.
Get the supplies off the horses. Only carry what you absolutely need. Children and elderly on the horses.
Hurry, hurry, hurry! We need to keep moving! How bad feeling, Vince?
I feel it too. Any sign of Big John?
No.
Let's go, guys!
Run, run, run!
The mountain is breaking off!
Everyone to the other side!
Vince, look! Is that water?
No, it's Big John!
Run, John!
Catch him! He's gonna jump it! They got him!
Oh, thank God. Let's get away from the edge.
I second that.
Hey fellow patriots, Bravo Echo here. Are you paying attention to what is happening in our great nation? Are you prepared? If not, come see us at hopeforsurvival.com. That's hopeforsurvival.com. Be safe and be blessed.
Move your team to the end of the street, then flank left. Remember the scout. Take him out quietly, or don't bother coming home.
Yes, TJ.
You sure it's safe to be here, TJ?
It was mercury in the water. You plan on having a drink?
No, TJ.
Then shut your mouth.
And do your job. I got it.
The leader of this team and his sidekick are highly skilled. I reviewed their military records.
I've got your 6, TJ.
Nate.
Yes, sir.
Come with me. You see the man posted up there?
Yes, sir.
We're going to draw his focus. Give me 2 flashes with your flashlight when you're done.
Yes, sir.
Yuri, let's get this party started.
You two, move in. Throw his fire.
Yes, sir.
You 4 with me. Hold there. There's Nate's signal. Let's move.
Breach the door. Get to your positions.
Go to the back, Yuri. Take out his team.
I'm on it. You two, you're with me.
They're coming in the back. You two go back out the front, and we'll flank them.
No.
You killed them.
Your men are dead. You'll come quietly.
Tell me the crime they committed to deserve death.
Defending you.
You're an assassin.
No, a bounty hunter.
Say goodbye, bounty hunter.
I don't think so.
Wrap it up, Yuri.
Feel the sting of my blade.
You don't understand. I love the pain.
Oh.
TJ!
I'm fine, Yuri. Respectable fighter. Don't do any permanent damage. We'll take him and what's left of his crew home. They'll be fun to watch in the pit. Bring good money.
You need a medic.
Bring him. Stop the bleeding and let's go meet Mr. Rutherford. Mr. Lee will want to meet this bastard.
2 chains. This snake is on top of the food chain. Sign on like a star, no new name. I'm a V-I-P-E.
So you're in Colorado now.
I'm here and there. Given my position, it's hard to stay in one place. General Henderson does not look fondly upon our activities.
What do you think you're going to accomplish?
I'm going to help ensure the situation doesn't last forever. People with power are never keen on giving it back. I'm going to make sure the people remember what it means to be an American.
Now I know where your daughter gets it from.
She's passionate. However, her first instinct is to use violence.
Isn't that why you came to me, to ask me to fight?
Fighting for freedom doesn't always require violence, Major Virgis. This country was founded upon principles, laws to unite unique peoples under one system. There's always an alternative to violence.
Now what do you want from me?
We need people to be our eyes and ears on the inside so we know where to expend our legal resources. You have the ear of General McClintock.
I'm not going back.
You have a chance to help save this country, Major.
Stop calling me that. I'm not going back. I can't be part of that. Look, it was really nice meeting you, sir, and I wish you all the best, but I have supplies to attend to before this day is done.
Thanks for your hospitality.
It was my pleasure.
Hard miles to the sea, to the freeway lane.
Understand this, Virgis. Knowing about injustice and not doing something about it is just as bad as doing it yourself.
Maybe so, but my men will survive longer this way.
You might be right about that. Take care, fellas.
Take care of yourself, Virgis.
You do the same.
Hard to smile when I'm with me. When I'm with me lately.
You know he's right.
Doesn't matter.
It does matter.
It doesn't. We might as well make our own way. You saw where we were going to end up, injured in that shithole camp.
Why don't you be honest with yourself, Virgis?
Why don't you leave it be, Monroe?
I got it.
Well, I don't get it. Barnes executed those people and we just left.
I tried to stop him. It didn't make any difference.
You left like a pouty 5-year-old.
Can you two stand by and participate in that so we can be the eyes and ears for the militia?
I don't know.
I don't either, so here we are.
One thing is for sure. None of those supplies are getting put away while we stand around jaw-jacking.
Yes, I can feel so damn weak with just a drop of a dime. She says I self-medicate when I've got too much on my mind.
Thank you for listening to the Changing Earth audio drama based on the Changing Earth novel series by Sarah F. Hathaway. Grab your copy on Amazon or get signed editions at ChangingEarthSeries.com. This content is copyrighted. For details on performers, sound effects, and music credits, visit ChangingEarthSeries.com, where you can subscribe to support the series and keep the adventure alive. Check out the Changing Earth store for exclusive gear. Love the show. Like, subscribe, and drop a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Rumble, or your favorite platform. Stay prepared and stay tuned for the next episode of the Changing Earth audio drama.